So today we are trying to weatherproof our home. One thing about construction is it never stops, and so one of the things that we want to do is have an enclosed envelope. We're doing that by first putting on a protective wrap around the home. We're using Tyvek, which is a popular brand, and then we're going to be having paper put on the roofing as well that is going to prep our metal roof product with sheathing that's going to go into valleys and difficult corners around the chimney and that type of thing. So this is probably one of the most vital parts of your project in order to be able to prevent any water, moisture, or damage. We've already been through one storm, and so as a homeowner, I'm like, oh, I don't want any mold in my house. I don't want any wood to be wet. But wood does have a withstandable content of water moisture that we're going to allow the wood to be able to absorb, and we just want to make sure that that's at an appropriate balance before we put any of the waterproofing paper on. So we've gone through a dry out period and we're now able to put that on the home. The other thing to keep in mind is some of this new plywood product, especially what we're using on our home, it has a foil on the exterior, or excuse me, on the interior side. And so that's even more cause of concern when trying to avoid trapping any kind of water moisture that could cause dry rot damage and or rot. So today, hopefully we're going to be able to capture one of these roofing guys and get an interview from them and see about what they think about the roofing process. The roofing process. Today you were out doing weatherproofing and enclosing the envelope of our roof structure, but our roof structure is relatively simple in the sense of valleys and that type of thing. But what would you go through for the roofing process?
On your particular situations, new construction, the first thing I do is come out and measure the roof, because we're putting metal panels on the roof. So I have to make a drawing of the roof and get exact measurements of length and width so I can order the panels, because on a metal roof, the metal panels are cut at the factory to the specific size that I need. And then once that's done, I can put the underlayment on, get it watertight, and order the panels. And they generally take 2 to 4 to 6 weeks, depending on how busy the metal companies are. And then once the panels are ready, they're delivered on site, and then I have a map that shows me the different cuts and lengths of all the panels, and I can take that map and look at the panels that I have on the ground and then know where they go on the roof, and then they're screwed on. In this particular case, screwed on with hidden fasteners, so the panels overlap over all the screws, and we put the panels on, and then the details are put in the metal ridge and metal trim on the edges, and then it's complete at that point.
Very good.